All right. Let's go to line one. Na yene lawyer Bidima, Raymond Bidima, a law lecturer at the McCaff University. Lord, thank you very much for joining us again.
Have a good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And thank you very much for having us again, sir.
Yes, please.
All right. So now it is established. It's all over the place that the Chief Justice responds to the petition. The charges in the petition against him, against her, is all over the place. Have you read them?
I have the benefit of seeing some of the charges, but unfortunately I could not read all, but I read some.
Okay, no problem. So tell us the ones that you have read already. Tell us are they convincing enough, solid enough, to remove the Chief Justice per what you read?
Again, I must establish that I'm a lawyer, and reading the provisions in Article 146, everything from the time of presentation of the petition to the determination of it and whether or not the Chief Justice will be guilty or not for her removal or for reinstatement of the Chief Justice must be done in camera. So the starting point is that it is not a thing we need to be discussing, the merit of the matter on airwaves or in public domain, because the thing is supposed to be in camera. So in the first place, it is even wrong for anybody to have circulated the petition and even for people to see the merit of whatever it is. This is supposed to be in camera. So it will be wrong for me to come on air and start discussing the merit of the case. So in that, I will refrain from answering that question. If we have any other question, we can talk about it, because as it stands now, it should be in camera. So it shouldn't even have, I don't know who are behind the circulation of the petition and then even the response that has been given by the Chief Justice. It is actually not the law. It shouldn't have been in the public space. It should be in camera. In camera, it's always to be in secret behind closed doors.
But Prof, tell us the petition was sent to the Chief Justice. Now the Chief Justice should have been the sole, custodian of the petition. So who could have, leaked this to the public domain?
The petition has been sent to the president. The president and the Council of State members have determined prima facie.
Okay.
So it is the president that has also forwarded the petition to Chief Justice, and then she has also responded. But Mr. Ziga, I don't know as it stands now who might have circulated or leaked any of these documents. And that is where I think it is a bit problematic, because then we are breaching the provisions of the Constitution. It is unconstitutional, actually, for this to be in the media space.
So can we blame the president, the Chief Justice herself, and the Council of State, because these are three parties that have the petition?
I don't think that you and I will be in the right position to blame anybody as it stands now, unless, of course, we can pinpoint one particular party who has leaked. But as it stands now, we do not know who has leaked it. So who then we are pushing the blame to?
Then I'm saying I'm asking that these three parties have the petition at their disposal. So I'm asking that, can we blame the three, the triangular parties? Can we blame them? That definitely to be coming from one of them, one of the parties.
It may be that one of these parties leaked the information. It may also mean that they are not the people who have leaked the information. Maybe the information might have passed through other hands, the human interface in all these processes. And so it may, but I think it is between these three institutions or these three personalities, between them, that might have done that, or their agents or their workmen. One of them might have leaked this, but it is quite unfortunate. To be the list.
Okay. Now, let's stay in the charges. The charges against the Chief Justice. Now, when you read the Shining Stars of Ghana, their charges against the Chief Justice. According to them, the Chief Justice wrote to the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and nominated 5, justices to an appeals court, which they think that it is against the law, and they referred him to the president and called for her removal. But the president and the Council of State then, quashed the case that the Shining Star didn't have case at that time. Now the same matter has been also referred to the current president and the current Council of State. How can we reach this level? Can't we say that since the president, the former president and the Council of State then has already dealt with that petition, that petition shouldn't be held again?
The interesting aspect of the whole thing is that it is not just one petitioner. We have about 3 of them who have petitioned for the removal of the Chief Justice as it stands now. And so, because you and I do not have the benefit of which of the petition that they are going with, we may not be able to speak to the facts as it stands, because we may not know whether it is the one you are describing. And again, I told you earlier on that I want to refrain from speaking to the merit of the matter. So as it stands now, we don't know which of them the current president and then the Council of State are going with. Right? So we may not be able to speak to the direct facts, which of them. We are not privy to it. We may be speculating, or we may be saying things that are not the right. So why I feel that again, in all this, we need at this point to wait so that the law will take its own course. So after everything, after all this, at least we will have the benefit of what has happened. Whether she will be removed or not, we will have the benefit to wait, and then we can then speak with the fact as it is. But as it is now, we may be speculating, and that is not good enough for our democracy.
Okay. So the Prof, which part have you read so far? The petition.
You are very interesting, Mr. Ziga. You are pushing me a little to talk about what I refrained myself from. You want to know, and I told you earlier on that it is in camera matters. So what I've even read, I wouldn't help those people who are circulating it to circulate it more. This is a very big platform, and to come and discuss the merit of the petition on this platform means that we are now bringing the petition to the public, and this needs to be in camera. And that is why I told you earlier on that I want to refrain from speaking to the factor and the merit of it.
Okay. So in case the Council of State established, we are told that they have already established the prima facie case against the Chief Justice. And if the president can the president tell the Council of State that yes, you have established the prima facie case, but as for me, the president, I don't see anything wrong with what you have just sent to me.
That will be unconstitutional, because the law is that after they have established a prima facie case, all the president needs to do is to constitute a panel to sit on the matter. That is the procedure. So he does not have the power himself to say that, oh no, for me, I think that even though they are saying that there is a prima facie case, we should dismiss it. The law is that the moment there is establishment of that prima facie case, then there should be empanelment by the president of a committee. And I think that is exactly what the president has done. So as it stands now, it is not whether the president will say no or not. He has already gone ahead to establish the 5-member committee to sit on the matter to be heard.
Now that the Council of State, we have the former Chief Justice in the Council of State, do you think that we have, nice, I don't know how to put it, but we get justice for the Chief Justice?
Mr. Zia, if you ask, I think that is exactly so, because we have on this Council of State the former Chief Justice and also the former Speaker of Parliament. And these are astute lawyers. These are very respectable people. And aside them, there are other very prominent people of our society on this Council of State. And so we can only be very assured of getting the best out of them under the circumstances. Because these are people who have served this country in various capacities, and so at this stage, I don't think any of them will want to compromise on his integrity. Because what do they seek to lose if they say the truth or if they do justice? So for me, I believe that we have a robust and very well established Council of State that is capable of giving us the very best. And whatever they are doing for me, I think is the very best under the circumstances. Look, a former Chief Justice and then a former Speaker of Parliament on this panel or in this Council of State. What else do we want? Who again do we want to be this? So we can get the very best from them. So we just have to exercise restraint patience as we wait for matters as they unfold. But I believe that at the end of the day, justice will be served.
Okay. Yeah, Prof, thank you very much. Now, let's watch the political aspect of the whole thing. Now, this thing has a mixed reaction. There's a mixed reaction. The NPP legalists, they are all over the place defending the Chief Justice, and you can hear somewhere, I read it from somewhere, also listen to radio, watching television. I can also see some of the NDC legalists are also making sure that the Chief Justice is being removed. So how what do you make of it? Mixed reaction meeting. We haven't seen the per what you are saying, we haven't seen the original the petition and the defense from the Chief Justice and from the petitioners, but it has caught the mixed reaction.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ziga. You see, this is where, again, I must recommend your platform because, yes, we have politicians and political lawyers, and we also have those that are also neutral. They want to speak as the law demands or as the law is. So I think that this is where we need to actually balance. So even as you are speaking also to these politicians, you also try to speak with the technocrats so they will be able to tell us what the law is. For me, I have to just tell what the law is, and so it will be now left with our listeners to judge from whatever we are saying, right? So a lot of interpretation will be put on these matters. A lot of various, and depending on the angle you are coming from, will be the kind of interpretation you will put to it. However, what does the law say? What is it? What are the relevant provisions of the Constitution which has to do with the removal of Chief Justice? As it stands now, that is what we just have to look at and see whether or not the President is doing his constitutional mandate or is breaching any of the provisions of the Constitution. And again, the Constitution also provided for, if you feel, any party who feel aggrieved with any of the works of the President can also go to court. So I think that we have that robust system that will be able to take care of whatever the matter will be.
Yesterday you told us that if in case that the prima facie which has already been established, hit the Chief Justice, he can go to court. The Chief Justice can go to court, right? That's what you told us yesterday.
That is, I said that if she is removed in the circumstances that she feels it is unwarranted, the Constitution allows her to go to court to seek redress. Right? So if she falls at the end of the day, but as it stands now, it will be premature for anybody or even for the Chief Justice herself to go to court to say what? The process is ongoing. Let the process go. If you feel at the point that the process is being prejudiced or there is anything done to the process that is unconstitutional, then it is then that you seek the judicial redress.
Okay, so Prof, Justice Tokono is almost 3 years, right? If I'm right. Yeah, she's been there for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm asking you to rate Madam Justice Tokono from 1 to 10, how do you rate her?
Again, I don't know. Rate her in terms of her delivery,
performance, performance,
and all that. Can you excuse me also to refrain from doing so?
I see. Prof.
Who am I to come and rate Mrs. Tokono here? No, I don't want to go into that. Let us talk the law.
Okay, Prof. Thank you very much.
I do appreciate your time.
And tomorrow we'll come back. Oh.
We are always there for you.
All right. That was a law lecturer at CAF University, Raymond Bedema. And Motesi and then